Hi, besties.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Grecia.
And Henry's
Running around.
I think he thinks Marlies is going to give him something.
Guys,
well, for what?
Production is here, Marlies.
Production. We're in the studio. We've had a really weird day. We accidentally went to a Shakira pop-up.
Yeah.
And did some DIYs.
And accidentally, I found out Shakira has a new album. And I've been, listening to the album throughout the week.
Yeah.
And vibing. It's pretty good.
We got these little Sheen quality bracelets.
I think our cousins made them in our countries.
That's crazy. Anyways, guys, before we get started, go to bestieспod.carrd.co and you can follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram. You can submit questions to the Queer Room of Pleasure. One day someone will. That day hasn't come yet. And you could watch the podcast on YouTube, or you can listen to it on wherever you listen to podcasts. Or if you want to listen on Spotify, you can also listen to David Dobrik reading the book Frankenstein, the entire book.
And it's free. It's free if you're subscribed.
Wait, was that all? What were we talking about? Oh, audiobooks.
Yes.
Because we know that's what everyone comes here for.
Audiobooks?
To hear us talk about audiobooks.
Okay. By the way, I don't read. Let's talk about that. just for the fun. If you're listening to our podcast, it's probably because you don't read.
That's not true. You think?
Probably. They're probably busy divas on a run that like listening to a podcast or an audiobook because they're on a run, or they just don't want to feel like they're alone. They want to feel like they have a bestie.
That's true. Someone commented on... Oh, I did something bad. Oh, never mind. He caught it. Someone commented on one of our TikToks that we're their comfort podcast.
Several people have said that.
Yeah. And the video was us talking about monkeys killing people.
Yeah. Actually, 2 people said that.
That's crazy.
And that was relatable.
I don't feel like we talk about comforting things. But maybe it's you feel like you're having a sleepover. Maybe
yeah, I think so.
Bestie? Anyways, thank you, besties, for if you listen, if you support us in any way, shape, or form. Because we really appreciate it. And it makes us feel like we're not just doing this for nothing. Honestly, we probably would have done it either way. We made videos for 10 years for the vibes.
That's crazy.
We made an entire Taylor Swift music video just because we felt like it.
Yeah.
So I have nothing else to say about that. Anyways, guys, did you have a pop off of the week? I don't know if you guys are visual learners and you're watching the podcast, you can tell that Gracie doesn't have her little notebook.
I don't. It's because
we should also talk about this.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm my own pop off of the week.
Okay, tell us why.
Because I'm a girl boss.
You are.
I'm popping the fuck off. And I'm working day and night. Because I have 9 to 5, like Dolly Parton said. Mm-hmm. I have goals. And I don't know. I was really down for 7 months. I'm not even going to
you?
Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I was not good mentally, physically. I was surrounded with darkness and demons. And I was able to slowly crawl out of that hole.
You were La Fuerte.
I was La Fuerte by Shakira. And now I'm getting out, start to work, getting back into shape, getting my
stamina. You were telling me.
Stamina.
No, stamina.
Stamina. Slowly eating healthier, working, and just self-care.
Yeah, you're popping off.
And my future, building my future.
And that's what I call eating. That's what we call eating here on this podcast.
Also, I'm not trying to do it too fast. So I guess it's just all about taking my time, and I'm just trying not to rush it, because I feel like whenever I rush things in the past, I've fucked up.
Like healing or what?
I think I go back into my old ways.
Oh.
So I think it's just about taking my time and building habits.
And if you stray or trip up, you just
go back.
You keep trying,
Yeah.
That's called.
So no pressure.
That's called the human experience.
Yeah.
And girlhood, right?
Yeah. Especially mental health wise. That's what I tried to build on for the past 7 months. That's what I worked on for the longest. And everything else is what I've been working on.
Let's tell the besties to go to therapy.
Use my coupon code. No, just kidding.
I honestly think everyone should go to therapy, whether it's for, like, you know, you have a serious mental health condition or you just want to talk about your feelings.
Yes.
Like, I honestly think the world would be a better place if everyone was going to therapy. It is very, you know, it can be for anything.
Yeah.
And
even for your daily life. Even I've had like therapy sessions where I just talk about like my future with my therapist, where I talk about like building my career and stuff. Yeah. Or like
And how do you feel after? Does it help you feel like
alleviate?
Motivated?
Yes. Or like we plan like, oh, when I'm gonna apply to college and stuff, and it really helps.
That's nice.
Yeah, and they help me like research stuff.
And also, sometimes you get the wrong therapist and you need to find a new one. Like,
oh yeah.
Don't think that there's just because one therapist sucks, that therapy's not for you. There are some therapists that just are not a right fit for you or your lifestyle or your personality. So you just have to keep trying.
It's like dating, in my opinion.
Oh, that's a good like comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember one time I went to one therapist on
BetterHelp.
Yeah. Should we say that?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really like bad. It was just like
weird.
She seemed like annoyed the whole time.
That's crazy.
And so I did not like how it felt. Then I still went back for like 3 more. And then I was like, wait, maybe I don't like this. So anyways, you are the pop offer of the week, and you're gonna continue to pop off. And
fuck capitalism.
Yeah, honestly, the root of all problems is the government. Wait, was that scary?
That kind of was, but I like.
Okay, the root of all problems is capitalism, and in America, you know, my mom always says, like, in other countries, people work to
be happy.
Live, and in America, people live to work.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Like, we're just pieces in the machine. Like, they don't care about us or our health.
Yep.
And yeah, this is starting off really dark.
Or like in the movie Over the Hedge, they say people eat to live. No. I forgot.
The movie Over the Hedge. I haven't seen that movie in like, I think I watched it once and never again. But I used to have the game on the GameCube.
Oh.
The video game.
Iconic.
I didn't like that movie.
Oh, boring. You don't like anything good. Maybe I think you're the problem.
That's my toxic trait.
Right, Marlies? We need feedback from the audience. Marlies is off camera, but we're going to pass the microphone to her.
Wait, why? What is she going to say?
Feedback from Over the Hedge.
I only watched it once, and I remember there was just a vending machine with the chocolate bar that they wanted. That's the only thing I remember. Oh, sorry. Sure.
So Daniel's a problem, right?
She said yes. Production is nodding. They're gonna re-release Shrek in theater, so I'm gonna watch it. But the second one.
That's like the best decision you've ever had. And we're gonna cosplay, by the
way. As what? As the babies? Can we be the babies? Oh.
It can be the 3 little pigs. Right?
Okay. Marlies is gonna be Prince Charming. The blonde one?
That's good.
Okay. And we're also gonna watch it at Plaza Bonita. Plum Promenade.
Fuck.
Okay. Anyways, why were we talking about this?
Oh, who's your pop offer?
Capitalism.
Anyways, who's your pop offer of the week? Let's just move on.
My pop offer of the week, I don't even need to look at my notes because I remember, is Grecia's mom. Because let me tell you.
Oh, fuck, I'm scared.
This is the story time. So I was scrolling through my little...
shame already.
What?
I feel shame of myself. I'm the pop downer of the week.
Come here, Annie.
I'm the flop. Let's just say that. Spoiler, I'm the flop of the week.
You weren't that flop because you know what? I'm going to get them one way or another. So here I was scrolling through my little Instagram feed. Honey, what are you eating? What is that? Oh, yeah. I thought it was chocolate. I literally thought it was a Kinder Huevo. I was scrolling through my little Instagram, and I see a post of from Grace's mom, and it's tamales. And I was like, oh, I got excited because I love Grace's mom's tamales. And so I caption, and I'm actually going to pull it up for you guys. And I'm going to read it in Spanish, and then I'll translate it for the non-Latino besties. Grace's mom's nickname for me is... So the president of Mexico is Peña Nieto. What's his first name?
It was Peña... I mean... One of the presidents, it was Peña Nieto, Enrique Peña Nieto.
Oh,
and
that's crazy.
One time when my mom met Daniel's dad, one of the first times we were hanging out, he introduced himself as Enrique Peña, and he was like, pero no me llames Nieto or something like that. Oh,
yeah, my dad always does that. That's his favorite bit. And so Grace's mom really liked that joke.
She thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
So now Daniel's el Peña Nieto.
Peña Nietito. So she always calls me that. And so I read...
Oh, you need to translate it.
Oh, so the translation... Let's actually see what Instagram translates it to. Look, Peña grandson. Your birthday present is ready.
That sounds fucking horrible.
Peña Nietito is more like the name. But yeah, she was basically like, here's your birthday present. Because I think I told you like as a joke like a long time ago.
But I never told her.
So that's crazy.
Okay, so I never told her. So... The other day she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make tamales, and I was like, oh, are you gonna make any of those spicy ones that you make? And she was like, yeah, I am. I'm gonna actually make those. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, but for Daniel's birthday, he actually like wanted me to ask you to make him some, because he said that's all he wanted you to like give him for his birthday. Mm-hmm. And she's like, ay, ¿por qué no me, like, why didn't you like tell me earlier? And I was like, oh, because I didn't want to like make you like do a lot of work. Making them, then and she's like, oh, and she's like, no, that's not a lot of work, like I love Daniel and this and that. And she's like, that's not not a lot of work. And she got really happy.
First of all, love your mom. She's a papa for the week, but she's also the #1 fan of the Besties podcast.
No, I
don't even think she listens to it, but
I don't think she does either,
and maybe that's for the best.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to know what's going on here.
She just like plays them. And then she goes cook in the kitchen.
And
like
that's
she plays
in the room. Yeah. And that's called
She gives it a like. Sometimes she reposts them on like Facebook.
You're kidding.
She's done that in the past, like #TV. Like she reposted.
Oh yeah, she'll post the link of the video.
Yeah.
So I'll edit the Europe vlogs just for your mom.
Yeah.
Also, I was telling Grace and Marlise this, that I was editing the Europe vlogs. We went to Europe in what year? 2021?
No, 2022.
2022. And
that's crazy.
So let's just say we were obsessed with ourselves. Like there's so many moments where I had to cut out because it was just us staring at ourselves in the camera.
It was the water over there.
There was something in the water.
The air.
We just really felt like baddies.
And we were.
And we still are. Like I looked at my camera roll and we were taking selfies like everywhere. At the bus stop, walking down the street. For the amount of money we paid, we had to make it worth it. I think we did like photo dumps like every 2 days.
And the amount of followers we lost with all those posts.
Oh, I didn't lose anything. Let's just say I gained a few things.
You didn't lose followers from the post?
You know what? I think I did, but I also got so many DMs. So.
Oh. I lost like so many followers.
I think I did too, actually.
It was kind of crazy.
But I also like I had my Instagram on my like Tinder, so like I was getting a bunch of like random European followers.
Oh.
And I don't even know if they still follow me. Probably not, because they're like, he's posting about his little podcast again.
I think the girls are fighting.
That's okay. The girls are whatever. Anyways, back to the story. So I was so excited. I told Josiah, I was like, we don't have to make dinner tonight. Like, we're going to have tamales or everything. And then Grace and Marlise came up. And I was like, oh, so like, did you bring the tamales? And Grace forgot. But it kind of wasn't her fault. It was kind of the universe's fault. And men.
Just like the planning of the
Yeah, it ruined the like plan you had.
Yeah, because I wasn't like supposed to come. And then we ended up coming.
Yeah.
It's just the vibes. So I'm still going to come next week. They're in the freezer right now, so I'm going to bring them.
And if you want, you can leave them on the doorstep, like
Uber
Amazon package.
Okay, so
Like Amazon Flex.
and I'll kidnap Henry.
Henry, calm down. But yeah.
How did he rip?
The tennis ball? Yeah, girl. He destroys everything.
Babe, did you?
And they're brand new.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that was my pop off for the week.
And I'm the flop. Of your week?
No, I have a flop of the week.
Me too.
Who's your flop of the week?
Oh, I have a whole story time though. So I don't know if you want to go first.
I'm excited. Mine's not. I have kind of a story time too, but it's not that big, so you can go first.
So it all started last week at my job.
Can you what was the weather like? Was it a dark and stormy night or not?
Honestly, I don't even remember the weather.
Okay.
I was just working, like minding my own business, like bored as hell. So I was just like cleaning around, trying to waste time, like slave, whatever. And then a random like worker from another part of our
like another department
came over, and he started like, he was like, "Hey girl," kind of weird, right?
Wait,
like
he said, "Hey girl."
Yeah, he's like, "Does this look good on me?"
Wait, but girl, like, "Hey girl," or like, "Hey girl," like how?
No, like, "Hey girl," just like weird, like.
But like, "Hey girl."
No, girl.
Production said, "No girl."
Como diciendo esta, like
you.
Como
like
tú.
woman.
Hey, girl,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Female.
Yeah, like female.
Oh, that's sinister.
Hey, like como, like just you.
Like, "Hey you."
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was just like kept asking me like about
He
stuff.
worked there. Okay.
But not in my department. He worked in a different department, and he just like kept asking me stuff like we were friends. Where like I don't know that person.
Wait, but what did he try on though?
It was like a sweater, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I want to buy something right now." And I guess he was on his break. And
Did it look good on him?
It was ugly. So I was like, I'm not even gonna gaslight you. I was like, that's ugly.
Man, that's called honesty.
And yeah, I was like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if he's gonna like treat me like he's my friend, I'm not gonna fucking lie to him either.
I'm not calling.
And I guess like
that's crazy, Grecia. What are you doing? Grecia has a plant bookmark in between her toes right now.
Oh, it's a bookmark?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Anyways, and at some point, like, let's just say he may or may not have taken something from the store.
Wait.
Allegedly,
he took something from the store.
Like he allegedly stole?
Something like that.
In front.
A lanyard.
Okay. In front of you?
Yeah, he was
and
like.
telling you?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, can you give me the friend discount?" And I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "I don't think so," and I just fucking left. So, and I'm pretty sure he took it.
Well, whatever. Who cares?
And he was weird. And then when once he was coming, like leaving, he came back and he asked for my Snapchat. I mean, not my Snapchat.
Hold on.
My Instagram.
Was he flirting?
No, he was like a little like.
Oh, he was one of the dolls. One of the girls?
I don't know. Like, estaba bien like weird.
So it was, "Hey girl."
Hey girl, but like bad vibes type of.
Oh, like, like "Hey girl" would steal your phone at the Abbey.
Yes.
Oh.
Like, I don't trust that.
Okay.
Not that, but like.
You don't trust gay people.
Like, I just didn't trust him.
Okay.
It's giving like those like backstabbing gays.
The real gays of WeHo.
What the fuck? Sure. And anyways, I just like, he just gave me bad vibes, but whatever. It's like those people that they're fake, but you'll deal with it just to pass the time at work.
Like you would always meet them at like in high school. Yeah, I know exactly.
And
the
you'll
type.
just like whatever. Like I'll know just to keep my distance, but like I'll just keep you around, whatever.
Okay.
And anyways,
Snapchat.
I said Instagram.
Oh.
I retraced my steps, whatever. And then later, I ended up, a girl like comes up to me, and she's like, "Hey, like I need to talk to you." It was like a woman. She had like some kids with her, and
like customer.
A customer,
okay.
yeah. She's like,
and
she's like, "I need help," and she's like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, what is it?" And she's like, "I need to talk to someone right now," and she's like a worker like just treated me bad, and I was like, "What happened?" She's like, one of the workers like came up to me and and said, "You're too fat to be wearing shorts."
You're kidding.
No.
You're kidding.
And I was just like,
You're
oh my God.
kidding.
And I was like, where? And she like pointed the location, and I was like, oh my God. And I had a feeling it was that guy.
You knew.
I knew, because like the way that he like spoke to me, like
with no respect.
Like we're friends, like I don't know, like.
No, I know what you mean.
It's just like his vibe's really off, and I was like, does he have piercings? And she was like, yeah, he does. And then I was like, actually, like, I think I just met him today, and he was giving me like bad vibes. I added him on Instagram.
You said that to the lady?
Yes. And I was
you were like having a kiki with the random customer. You're like,
yes.
Girl, let me tell you.
Yeah, and then I showed him a picture, and she's like, yep. She's like, yep, that's him.
You pulled up the IG?
Yes, I did.
That's called eating. You said receipts.
Yes, that's him. And she was like telling me how she was having a bad day already. When she went inside the place, they were like treating her wrong already, and like she was crying when he called her that fat. She's I think like 8 months pregnant. No, not 8 months pregnant. I think 6 months pregnant. She's having triplets. Triplets.
Girl.
Call her fat. She's eating, and she's like horrible in front of her kids. When she's trying to have a good time.
That's really horrible.
And
wait, she already had kids?
Yeah, she had 2 kids and like
5.
Yeah, she's had two boys and a girl.
The triplets?
Yeah.
Are gonna be 2 boys and a girl? And what were the? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but like that's crazy.
Yeah, and the kids
have 5 kids.
They're pretty big to like understand that, and then the kids were like, no, like they're like, no, you're beautiful, and I just feel so bad, and like as like someone that grew up like bigger, like I really sympathize with her, like just seeing her like that, like it really hurt me. And like I hugged her. I was like, can I hug you? And she was like, yeah. And we like started hugging each other in the middle of the fucking store. And it was crazy. We just like kept talking, and I just like told her that that was like not his position of like no one should comment on someone's body.
No, and especially if you're clocked in. That's crazy.
And also like a worker, when we get trained, we go through like an inclusivity like
little
video and shit. Like we sign stuff. Like that's crazy. Like I don't know. It's just.
Did she tell some like a higher up, or like what happened?
I sent her to guest services because I was like, I'm sorry, but like in this department, like I have no authority.
Power?
Like I can't do like anything, but this is his name. This is the only thing I can tell you. He works here. That's his name, and yeah. But I guess I gave her some support.
No, you did.
And yeah. And I was like, no, like you look great. Like I love your shorts. I love your outfit. You didn't do anything wrong.
No, yeah.
And like I was like, if another woman, like someone in a thin body was wearing that, she would not get those comments.
No.
Because like literally what she was wearing, it was family friendly. She was just wearing shorts.
Yeah.
And a normal shirt that was covering like her body like decently. Yeah. It was just horrible.
That's like one of the craziest stories I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And you literally texted me like, I have a crazy story time.
No, it like hurt me, like seeing her like that in front of her children. Like her children like trying to calm her down.
And it's crazy because like sometimes like that same comment another day might have been fine, like maybe I wouldn't have hurt her, but sometimes when you're just like having a bad day and like there's just that last straw that you're like, that's what, like.
But the kids, like the one of the daughters, she was like probably like 8 years old, hearing her mom being called fat, like she's probably gonna also internalize that. Like she's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe worry about her weight in the long run.
Yeah, that's like that piece of shit. Like he didn't, I don't know, he like doesn't think about his words clearly and like the effect they can have on other people. Like that's just so inappropriate. Even if, okay, there's no situation in which that would be appropriate.
Yeah.
Like there's just, that's like actually so crazy. I hope he gets fired.
And update, I saw her 2 days ago.
The girlie?
Yeah, because she's a usual, like
A regular.
A regular.
Oh,
yeah, regular.
period.
So saw her. She was like, hey, beautiful. She came to see me, and she knows me by name already, and she came to update me that they were gonna talk to that guy, I guess.
Girl, they should fire him.
Yeah, she's like, I hopefully fire him. And I guess with guest services, she told guest services that they should fucking give me a raise. Yeah, she's like, I didn't remember your name, but I was like, oh, it was just the pretty girl.
Oh, hey.
She's like, she just has a raise, but I guess her daughter remembered my name.
Because they saw your name tag?
Yeah.
See? And this is why you're the pop off of the week. Because now the daughter's going to remember that moment forever. Like, she's going to remember, the time. She's going to know that story for the rest of her life. She's going to remember that. Even, if you forget it, she's going to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That, a stranger, helped her mom.
Yeah.
Because I remember stories like that from when I was a kid. When random workers were kind or just random people were kind. Even if I don't remember their name or I don't remember their face, I still remember the moment. And that's
I know. I've been thinking of that this week. I was crying thinking about it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
No, because also I was helping a kid that was alone waiting for his parents, and I was just making small talk to him, and he felt really lost, and I was like, damn, I really want to help people not feel so alone, and I feel I'm really doing that, and I was like, wow, I really changed as a person.
You ain't.
And I was like, wow.
You pop up.
I'm a different person.
That's beautiful.
So.
What a beautiful story. So, he was the flop of the week, but you were the pop off of the week.
Yeah, but I'm also scared because he had followed my Instagram, and
can I see his Instagram?
I blocked him.
But you could check. Do you know his username?
The day he had followed me, I had reposted a video from the besties account of the podcast, and he had said, "Oh my god, I want to start a podcast." So what if he knows about the podcast? So
then if you're listening, you are a piece of shit. You do not know how to behave. You do not know how to behave around women. You don't know how to behave around customers as an employee, and you should be fired.
And
no one wants to listen to your stupid podcast, you piece of shit.
And also, I wonder if he got fired and he's gonna blame it on me.
Well,
if they mention my name.
It's his own fault for being a piece of shit.
Also, by the way,
what?
I saw him at the break room. He was getting high before the show.
Oh, wait, he has no posts? Oh, wait, you're giving me a screenshot. Wait.
Yeah, but he didn't have any posts.
Hopefully he changes as a person, because this is a really sinister Instagram. Wait, maybe he's gonna kill us.
He's a bottom, by the way.
How do you know that?
He told me. He told me his eggs ate as good.
His what?
His eggs ate as good.
Why did he tell you that?
Girl, I don't know.
Something that we need to talk about on the Besties podcast is how so many gay men are misogynistic as F. So many gay men think that just because they're gay, they can comment on women's bodies.
Because they're like, oh my god, I'm best friends with the girl.
Yeah, I'm gay.
No, I'm gay. I'm not one of those men.
It's crazy. You could still be misogynistic if you're gay. And oh my god, I remember a few weeks ago, someone that I follow on Twitter that we went to high school with. Oh, hopefully they don't listen. I'm still gonna say it, whatever. It was super inappropriate. They reposted a tweet that was Ozempic is really saving the pop girlies. That's what the caption was. And it was, I think, Christina Aguilera, now, and she's skinnier. Because she was a thick queen. But yeah. I just thought the caption Ozempic is really saving the pop girlies was so inappropriate. Fuck. Saving them from what? Say it, bitch.
That's scary.
I don't know. So
most of those girlies struggling with their body issues and EDs.
It's crazy. A lot of gay men are like that.
Yeah, EDs.
Crazy. No, you don't have any place to talk about women's bodies. It doesn't matter if you oh, just because I'm not it's crazy. There's something really sinister going on in the gay men community. Well, also bi men, but for example, throwback, but back before when I was single, so many people would post in their bio they'll post like no fat,
no
fatties, like
or
like fit only. That's what it would say. Or sometimes it would say like no fat or no femme, like no feminine gay. Like they're not interested in game. They only want.
That's crazy.
That's also like it's. I oh my god! I saw this clip on TikTok. No clue who it was. No clue what it was from. But they were talking about how like they're like, people don't hate. Or what was it? It was like the reason they hate gay men is because they hate femininity, and they don't want to see it. And because there was this girl. I'm having a million thoughts.
Daniel, you're scaring me.
A second.
What does your Coke have?
Caffeine? Are they breaking into my apartment?
I think they brought back Coke and Coke.
Wait, don't open the door. They might be spraying the sidewalk. Oh, Marley. Production is investigating.
What if they're doing the sidewalk, like cleaning water?
Oh,
thing?
probably. But what if I open the door right now? Would I get blasted with water? Do you like how everyone's looking? The pets too?
They're power washing, but I don't know if he works here.
I think he does, because I've seen them do that before.
Like a jacket.
I don't think they have I don't think they have uniforms. But yeah. So I just want just to close on that topic, because if not, I'm gonna get too mad. But don't comment on other people's bodies.
No, talking about bodies.
What?
Lizzo quitting the industry.
That was crazy. Although I did hear on Twitter that.
Couldn't get her.
Yeah. So.
Wait,
so
what?
You know how she's getting sued by the dancers? Her dancers.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to get the.
How many?
I think like 3. She tried to get the case thrown out, and they said no. And then she said, "Can we make it?" Yeah, twice. And then she said, "Can we make it private so that the public can't access it?" And they said no. So people think that that's maybe why she's mad, because once the case goes to court, all the information is going to be made public. Yeah.
Do you think
it might even be televised, because she's probably making a bigger deal out of it? Yeah, but aside from that, like the way people treat plus size celebrities also is crazy.
They've been bullying her like since she like became really big and viral.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with anger about how people treat fat people. Like it's just like so crazy. Anyways.
Yeah.
My flop of the week is fatphobia.
Fatphobia.
Yeah. And we've talked about this before.
And we will always talk about it.
Yeah, it's
somehow.
Just crazy. It's also
it always comes back to fatphobia.
Yeah, it always comes back to fatphobia. That's the title of the episode. It always comes back to fatphobia. It does though. Fatphobia and misogyny. It always comes back to those two things, one way or the other.
And it's like also the way that I don't have fatphobia towards like the world around me, but I feel like I have it towards myself.
But yeah, it's because of like the conditions of like our culture and
yeah.
But not. It's like a mix. It's like culture, but like a lot of like
the media,
Latino culture.
Yeah. Our families.
Yeah, and it's not even their fault, because they also have, like, they've also been exposed to like fatphobia and misogyny from the past.
Yeah.
So it's just like a cycle.
I don't know.
But yeah, also like, what would you say in the media?
The media.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Because everything's learned.
Girl.
All our trauma is learned.
Yeah, and the body keeps the score also.
The body keeps the score. That sounds like a Dua Lipa song. Does it not? Doesn't it not?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like she read it for her book club.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He keeps bringing toys. Anyways.
He's just having
Who's your flop of the week, King?
Oh, I forgot. My flop of the week. Oh, okay. And you know what? This is like ties into this.
That's good.
So, I know you guys remember. Well, maybe me being so cocky with that. I know you guys remember a story from.
Or at least remembers.
Well, she was there from a few weeks ago when we talked about
your face.
Our really horrible experience watching Madame Web, because there was a lot of annoying gay men at the theater that were just being very inappropriate and were not having theater etiquette. And I'm gonna say this was at the AMC City Walk. in Los Angeles.
This
is the AMC that is right outside of Universal Studios.
Horrible.
It's a giant theater. It's beautiful. However, nobody there knows how to behave. I went to go watch another Sydney Sweeney movie called Immaculate. It's a scary movie about her being a nun. And as you know, already people are very inappropriate about Sydney Sweeney's body. Like straight men and gay men. Very inappropriate about Sydney Sweeney's body. They just
and women, including me sometimes. I blame it on the media. It corrupted me.
Well, yeah. Okay. Anyways, so we went to go watch that movie. That theater was packed. It came out like a week ago, maybe more. So good for Sweeney. Good for Sydney. I fully support. Like, I hope she's rich. The house.
Sweeney
like,
Todd.
I hope she like fulfills her dreams because I really do love Sydney Sweeney. We sat in the back row, and if you remember, the back row of that thing has like a roof or something. You know how it was like, it had like a little like techito, so it was like lower. Basically, it echoes. So if anyone talks in that back row, you can really hear it.
I didn't know that.
Well, I think that's because we were close to the back row, so that's why we could really hear everyone behind us. But so Josiah and I were sitting in the back row in the corner, so we snuck in ice cream. And
from where?
Huh?
From where?
Munchies.
Oh, okay.
The one that was at the City Walk.
Fuck.
I just put it. We bottled it up and put it in my top bag. Yeah, it was. It. But anyways, so I was sitting next to a family of 3. It was a young girl, and then 2 other people, like a man and a woman. I don't know, the sister, brother, parents. I don't know. They were all sick and sniffling the entire movie.
Just stay home, please.
Like, stay home. Don't go to public places. And then next to them.
Wait a week.
Wait, it worked, Grecia.
Oh. Did I ruin it?
Maybe. That's fine. And then next to them was a group of like 30 something gay men. And they're always at the City Walk, they're a little group, and I'm pretty sure they were the same people that were at Madame Web when we were there. That were being like laughing like a super loud laugh, like attention seeking laugh almost. Like, it was crazy. Like, you guys remember, like, the laugh didn't seem genuine. So we were watching the movie, and it first started with, like, little comments here and there that Josiah and I were like, is this really happening to us again? Where, like, for example, like, at one point in the movie, like, it's, like, a plot point that, like, Sydney Sweeney doesn't read Italian. And, like, they're in Italy or something. So they gave her something in Italian, and the guy goes, she doesn't know how to read that. And, like, it, like, filled me with such rage. But anyways.
They said that out loud?
Yes!
Did she actually read it or something in the movie?
No, she couldn't read it. But, like, it was just like, girl, we know, like, context clues. But also, like, shut up. This isn't about you. Like, we're at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It
what
made
about
me so
the
mad.
movie magic?
We come to this place for magic, not to hear gay men make little quips.
Nice. Hi, Harry.
Me saying that. But anyways, I don't even remember. They were just being annoying the entire movie that Josiah and I moved up to the front. Yeah, so we just moved to the front, and then we were able to, like, watch the movie. But, like, people were, like, being so, like, loud and obnoxious and disrespectful that when we left the theater, I was like, Josiah, we're never coming back to this theater. Because, like, I go to, like, a different AMC in LA a lot, but I never have, like, experiences that bad.
Like
the worst experiences I've had at the theater have been at the City Walk. Like, so many people are so annoying there. But yeah, it was also just like, where was I going with this? It was my flop of the week. It was just, I didn't like it. It was just annoying, inappropriate.
And just the way that you also are wasting your little, like,
one of my movies for A-list, like,
yeah,
girl, shut up.
Not the vibe.
No, we're not here to listen to you, like, make comments. If you want to start a podcast, go ahead. No one has to listen to it, clearly.
Yeah.
And we are part of the problem, but.
Good thing I need to watch it, and I don't have anyone to watch it, so you'll probably rewatch it with me.
Immaculate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, period.
Because Marlise doesn't want to watch it with me.
But we're not going to the City Walk.
Okay, period.
And we're also not going to Palm.
Henry wants to watch it, too.
No, he gets scared. Henry doesn't like scary movies. Production's taking a nap, by the way.
By the way, the time where we watched the Immaculate trailer, it was when we watched Madame Web. We were sleeping here. I had a nightmare,
About Immaculate?
Yeah, that's when I like was really scared. I almost woke up Marley's.
What? Can you describe the? Oh, there was also a tarot trailer.
No, it was the
Immaculate. Why did it scare? It's because you have a fear of nuns.
Yeah, no, I had dreams of nun that night.
What was the dream? Do you remember it?
No, I just remember nuns like trying to kill me.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And you woke up and what happened?
I don't know, girl. I was like filled with fear. I just wanted someone to hold me.
And Marley didn't want to hold you?
No, I just didn't want to wake her up because that night she couldn't sleep.
What about Henry? Did he protect you? Or did you guys throw him in the bedroom?
I don't know. I just wanted like to touch something to feel like real, so I just touched Marley's.
Do you remember that prediction? Prediction is nodding. That's crazy. Yeah. Honestly, those kinds of nightmares are really crazy. Where you like wake up and you don't know what reality is. Like you're like awake, but you're still not snapped out of it. Like you're still there.
It's because in the dream, like I knew I was dreaming.
Those are so scary.
That's why
It's crazy how we only have dreams like that in this apartment.
There's like something in here. Like Harry knows. Like I see Harry looking into it.
Oh, maybe.
Also,
the Furbo hasn't caught anything sinister yet, so.
Okay.
Although I'm always scared because like it gives certain notifications, like your dog is barking, your dog is chewing on something, your dog threw up. But there's one that says there's a person or like there's a person in the view or something like that. But it's usually when Josiah and I get home. But I always get scared that like I'm gonna be laying in bed in the dark and I'm gonna get a notification that there's a person in view. Like that's like my worst fear.
It's just me and Marley.
But you guys showed up without telling me.
That would eat.
You've done that before. Oh, production. Sorry that you're taking a nap. Can you turn on the camera?
You're taking a nap.
Wait, I think it died.
I think it did too.
Oh no, it's gonna die soon. I didn't have a My Tears Ricochet, did you? Well, I did. I just don't. I just. Gracie's though.
Yeah, because when I was like tearing up with like the girlie.
What a beautiful moment.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like really felt her pain.
Yeah, it's just like crazy.
Yeah.
And it always goes back to fatphobia. Or what was it? It always leads back to fatphobia.
Fatphobia.
And it's true.
It is true.
Guys, I just want to say, love yourself. Love yourself, but also love others. We're all suffering here together, except rich people.
I'm also... Yeah, eat the rich.
Predictions that eat the rich.
I'm also glad she talked to customer service.
The right person. But also,
guest services.
I'm glad she talked to you. Like, out of all the people she could have asked, I think it went the best way because she talked to you.
Yeah, I'm glad she picked the fatty.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one with the kindest heart.
Ah, okay. Grace, yeah. That's so beautiful.
Just kidding.
But yeah, I'm glad she talked to customer service. Hopefully there's is there an update about your coworker? The 90-day?
No, it's because that one time when I worked with that person, I was like covering in one section. So I don't think I'll ever work there again.
So we'll never know an update?
No.
Maybe we'll just have to go like as customers.
Yeah, probably.
Or we do have a source in that place, but I don't know. I think they're busy.
Yeah.
And I don't have an update about the motorcycle helmet at the Planet Fitness. So we didn't really do that good of investigating that.
We're horrible investigators.
Yeah, that's not our job.
What the fuck? Now Marlise has a thing. You know where that thing was, right?
The thing was in her toes.
Okay. I have socks, though.
Let me see if I wrote down any other things. I actually had a rant about records.
Girl, put your records on.
So, guys, here's something that's really annoying me recently.
The price of records?
Yes, but something that's really annoying me is records where they make multiple ones that each have a different song. So that you have to buy all of them. The Wallows did it. Olivia Rodrigo did it. Taylor Swift did it. And I think it's just becoming the norm now.
Taylor Swift didn't do it.
Who?
Wallows didn't do that.
Yes, they did, girl. No, there's a different song on each one. And it's $45. The exclusive one is $45, whereas the normal one is $28. I'm like, girl, you want me to pay that much money so I can see your faces on the cover? Like, no, thank you. I'll just Google it. But I just think it's greedy. Like, I get it's for album sales and, like, now it's harder because like, you know, people used to buy CDs.
Streaming.
Yeah, and I know that Spotify doesn't pay artists well, and that it's been a whole thing. But it's just like there's a difference between releasing a bunch of different colors that are the same, so that people can choose.
But it's also like giving into like consumerism and like waste and
trends, like
all that trash.
Yeah, it's just crazy. We're consuming like too much, like as a culture.
And I feel like all that started like after COVID.
It did,
or during COVID,
and it really like amped up because of TikTok. I feel like like the Trader Joe's bag thing. Did you see that? The tote bag.
I'm surprised we didn't get into that shit.
I think it's just because like before I used to really like be a part of like all that
trends,
but now I'm just like there's no point. Like I know it's gonna like the joy of having that item is gonna fade.
I think it's ugly too, and it's white.
It is ugly.
I know. I cannot keep that thing white.
Yeah, no. But like also like the Stanleys, for example, like the whole point is like you get one and you reuse it, but people are buying like 20.
I already have my.
Where is that?
Oh, she died.
Oh, and you're about to show it.
I know. I have my beat up hydro.
Can you describe the stickers for the audio listeners?
I don't have that many because I took most of them out because they were No, they were like kind of lifting because they were old as fuck.
I wonder if you put like Mod Podge or something if they would stay.
I don't know.
Like you need.
I'm gonna put new ones again.
Oh, okay, period.
I have an A24 one. I have one of Taylor Swift and hairstyles in a getaway car with blood, and a queer one.
That's beautiful.
With a frog that has a rainbow. Which,
why? Is the frog gay?
Frogs are queer. Everyone knows that.
Period.
Right, Marlies?
As an animal, Prediction fell asleep.
She ate.
Do like Prediction sucks?
Yeah, she sucks.
What?
I thought you asked me production sucks.
No, I said you like Productions sucks.
Oh, aren't frogs gay? Let's see.
All of them?
No, but like it's like a queer thing.
Can't frogs like self-reproduce?
Yeah.
No, they can change their sex, I think.
Yeah, but it's also like a gay thing. A lot of gay people are obsessed with frogs for some reason.
That is true.
Frogs and mushrooms. And gnomes.
I wonder why the cottage core.
And anal sex for some reason.
Oh my god.
Well, for some reason, girl, there's no other hole.
I
guess the mouth. Okay, this is getting too dark.
Anyways, that's for another channel.
Yeah, that's for the queer room of pleasure. If anyone would ever ask us. If only somebody asked us a question.
Someone in this little room.
Yeah, if only someone who's had their phone right next to them would ask us a question on the queer room of pleasure.
I know.
Who's taking
someone
it
in
out?
Production. A cutie little queen with red hair.
Yeah, that looks like Dua Lipa.
That gets mistaken by Dua Lipa on the streets.
Yeah, guys, it's really crazy how sometimes we'll be out with Marlies and people will be like, "Oh, Dua Lipa."
I know, and they ask for a picture.
Yeah, and she says, "No, I'm not." Like, I know I look like her, and she's also dating a British white man, but she's not doing it, and they breaks their heart when she tells them.
Breaks my heart. What's the song?
Breaks it. What?
Was that one song that she says?
Break my heart again. I don't know, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, sorry.
But for some reason, I can't. Like, Godzilla versus Kong again.
Me and Dan on New York.
Grace, actually, I'm going to ask you something. Godzilla or Kong smash or pass?
You know. And Besties already knows.
Everyone here on the Besties podcast already knows.
That's the question of the day. They need to answer
Godzilla
for me.
versus Kong, smash and pass. Which one? And I don't know why they're fighting. They should just be friends.
Why can't they be friends?
Because they're from different universes, you know?
Why can't we just all be friends?
That's honestly... So this is the two lessons of today's podcast. It always leads back to fatphobia.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to all be friends. And treat people with kindness. That's what Harry Styles tells us.
And all humans are monsters.
All monsters are human.
Oh, I mean, all monsters are human.
That is true. It's kind of a contradiction.
And also, stream the new Shakira album.
Las mujeres no lloran. Or las mujeres ya no lloran. And we're actually going to sing you one of the songs right now. That was so good. Can you do your Shakira voice?
You jumped to my pussy again.
Henry!
Okay, let's cut it. Okay, we're done.
Guys, we're going to end the podcast here because Henry just put his foot somewhere he shouldn't have. Oh, and he's so happy. He doesn't know what he did. He's just a little dog. Guys, Chris just clicked out. Thank you guys for listening. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. You can find all that information at bestiespod.carrd.co. And you can leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Hope you had a good time.
Bye-bye.
If we sound crazy, it's because we did not prepare. But we'll be back next week.
I think we were prepared mentally.
Mentally, yeah.
We always.
Story-wise, I don't know about that.
I think we still ate.
We do have some story times to talk about.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.